going to keep this short. I'm sick and I can't be bothered. But this has been annoying me for a while. I saw this design come up on someone's video where they just quickly walked past it but not really explained how it worked, so I'm going to show you how it works. I'm not editing this, I'm not going to do any overlays. If you can't keep up, pause the video. I'll try and get an overview. Just a thought, if I just quickly grab a drone, then I can fly over top of the whole thing and just show you what's going on. But anyway, semi-standard setup here. This could be a wash plant, this could be whatever. Twin pylons, sorry, twin windmills, single 3600 pylon. These explode if you take them above 3600, so that limits your wash plant. As you can see here at the end of the green, that is their limit. There is an easy way to bypass that. I'll show you that in 30 seconds. Twin pylons at 1800 obviously adds up to 3600. 10 times speed multiplier, you could get that above 3600 very quickly, meaning you would have to separate pylons everywhere, windmills everywhere, or whatever you're using to power. So, easy way around that, power plant. Conveyor system coming in, into a merger. This first merger, you can do a 2 times conveyor splitter, 2 times conveyor merger, and that would allow you to duplicate this whole setup into a second bank quite easily, but it would still use the first conveyor line to shoot out. So if you come into a merger, then do another merger, this first one, make it a 10 times. It's the best way to go. As you can see, on my conveyor system is running 3400 kilowatt at the moment, with a limitation of 55,000. I could up that to double this in about 10-15 minutes worth of game time. The rest of all of your inputs only need to be 1 times. If you have 1 10 times on a network and 1 times on top of that, all you're essentially doing is adding the 1800 kilowatt out of this windmill into this 1 times and adding it to the total power availability in the whole conveyor line, which also includes the several hundred meters of conveyor going that way, and the even more again going all the way to that hill and up to the top of the hill to our big bagger setup. So it's pretty easy to build, just zigzag merges the whole way through. 2 merges wide. I think this setup is 30 merges long, I think. I'm not going to count it, but basically on every corner you'll end up with another merger. Corner, injector, corner, injector, corner, injector. Works pretty easy. There's nothing special that you really need to do. Well, that's an adorable photo. There's nothing special you need to do for any of this. I can't remember how to fly the drone when I'm running my joysticks. But that's not up, that's not up. Yeah, we'll find it eventually. There it is. So, yeah, hopefully that there. I think if I come down a little bit lower, that might be a bit easier to see. There we go. That should give you a rough idea, and then you're basically tiling that whole system all the way through till you've got enough power, or till you decide that you've run out of room and you just want to go bloop and signal it off that way. Like I said, this system can run a whole map without even trying. Our wash plant isn't on this yet, but it definitely has the ability to be, especially with that 55,000 kilowatt limit. But yeah, if I come up with any different ways of doing this, I'll put it in the description. But other than that, stay grounded or get humbled.